It's the voice that told them to do that. The person who's sociopath, they feel they need to do that and have no remorse about it, right? So to me, I feel she's a sociopath. So my only two methods is to stay away because she's dangerous, which is the one I'm doing now, or to be like, I'm gonna play in her face because I'm already aware that she's a sociopath, so I'm gonna play her. I'm gonna get bread from her, and that don't work for me.
Continue on Peachtree Corner Circle for 1.5 miles.
I don't want to victimize her, even though I despise her. I don't want to be the one to victimize her more for my pockets. Now, can I tell somebody else? Yeah, get your bread from the bitch. Sure do. Get it, because that's what she wants to use. That's her manipulation technique. Me personally, I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I took money from her. I just can't. That's absolutely not gonna happen. Either I'm gonna like her for her, or I'm not gonna take a penny of her money.
Gotcha. Now I was telling
that's always been my thing with her. I knew she was a college student. I didn't know where these funds came from, but I knew that being an attorney is expensive, right? And it's not always immediately gratifying. Many attorneys live on the same salaries that some of the people that's working in plants and warehouses make. Y'all just don't know that, right? But they do have the credentials to grow and make, millions. But some of them, I can't, babe. Hold on. I'm only a mile away though, so it's gonna be over in a minute. So I have a diagnosed sociopath friend. We met in 2005. She had a kid and gave her life to the Lord. Listen, I mean, like I said, everybody deserves to enjoy their life, but sometimes people are just dangerous for whatever reason. Sometimes it's circumstances. Just like I'll tell you, majority of the people who are schizophrenic, they became schizophrenic from 18 to 25 because that's when your brain is maturing into who you are, and something happens during that time, whether it be some type of betrayal happen, whether it be some type of life event happen, and it shapes them for the remainder of their life. So do they deserve a quality of life? Yes. The sociopaths deserve a quality of life? Yes. So I'll never say,
in a quarter mile, turn left.
I just can't turn it off. I can't be like, I know this motherfucker a sociopath.
Take the next left, then turn right.
I see them doing something that's probably gonna harm them, and I'm like, well, fuck you, bitch, harm yourself. You know what I mean? If I like you, I'm gonna try to save you. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm gonna try to hinder the bad stuff. So I don't.
At the light, use the left lane to turn left onto Peachtree Parkway Northwest.
Sorry, I don't want to be that person for her anymore. Let the people she pay be that.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Forum Drive.
Right. Let the people she pay be that. Fuck her.
You're setting a boundary, Kiana.
Yeah, it's a definite boundary. And speaking of, did you see the Blaze, me recapping Blaze the other night?
You said?
I was telling Cap, but did you see me recapping Blaze the other night?
I seen a blog
At the light, turn left onto Forum Drive, then turn left.
He's another. I think Blaze is a sociopath. I'm just gonna go on record and say it and it almost damn near solidified it when Miss Butter was crying. I don't know why I'm calling her Miss, because we're probably in the same age bracket, but Butter was crying.
In 500 feet, slide left toward Peachtree Park.
Right, and so hey, don't do it, Key. I still have my proof of the show. Oh Lord, what I do, King? What's up, bro? But no, my thing is, Butter was trying to tell them how can you let me go to court, go to this, now this is what she said. Now I went around, y'all know that, go to court, go to blah blah blah, and these people get to come around. And I was so confused because I said two things, and my chat would tell you. I said, I know good goddamn well Cap and King ain't been back over there, so who is she talking about? She wouldn't put a name on it. She was like, they made t-shirts. I said, has Petty been back over there? No, you did say that, King. Crazy. I was like, has Petty been back over there? I know he made up with Arby's and Genty, but she was saying because they don't fit now. And I was like, Genty got his own shit. So who was that for? Who? I still ain't figured out who that was for.
I don't know who been over there, to be honest with you. Because I don't watch his ass either. I don't watch him.
Okay, so yeah, she was like, because they want to hang over here because they ain't got nowhere to go. I said, who the heck? Genty got like 1.2 mil, right?
Yeah, he up there.
Yeah, so I'm like, who she?
Big old
stupid
amount of people.
So, and I knew you didn't have to tell me 1 hour older when you were King. I knew that for a fact. So I was like, in some of the llamas, I was like, they better not take their ass over there on their llama page. Like,
No, my llamas ain't over there.
Hold on, because Rosie in the comments saying Genty page been banned. You mean the page that he got 1 million followers on is going?
I don't know, bro.
No, Rosie in the
he
comments
was in a live the other day. They were just kidding around. He had like 600 people.
they took
There
him
wasn't
Monday.
no topic. They were just laughing.
He done lost that page and got that page back and lost that page and got that page back 1 million times.
Nah, they said it's a permanent ban.
Hey, damn. That's hard to be back. What does he be doing to lose it, though?
He be going up against Trump supporters. Yeah, they right. His page is now at 96,000.
Huh?
DJ Soul Child.
So he doesn't have the 1.2 mil no more?
Nope, I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it.
That's
I didn't even know.
Thank you, Miss Ann. So yeah,
Yeah.
but
He'll get it right back.
To say, like, these people want to come over here and hang, but I just can't figure out who wants to come over there and hang with 20 people. But okay, and he was just not getting it, and I was like, this nigga, he's pitiful. He was just not getting it in that moment. She wanted him to say, ain't nobody welcome over here that mess with y'all. Ain't nobody over here. Hey, leave by 20 people alone. That's what he wanted. She wanted that same vitriol that he gives when he supports Bella. You know what I mean? Let's call a thing, right? She wanted that. No, Miss Butter, ain't nobody finna come over here that used to, you know what I'm saying, that took you to court. Ain't nobody over here that made you want to commit suicide. Ain't nobody, but he just, I was there, Miss Butter. I saw the things that they did to you. Nigga, she was there. You, like, she.
Kiana, I can't stand you.
This nigga kept saying, Miss Butter, I was there. What the things they did to you, I saw it with my own eyes. Bitch! The lady ain't asking you for a goddamn co-witness.
She's saying
She wants you to stand for her.
She said she don't feel safe. She was saying she don't feel safe with them people frequenting and running in and out of there. That's what she was saying.
And you know what?
He didn't get it.
She said on there that it cost her money. She had to travel to go to court cases. It cost her actual money.
And getting a lawyer. It did.
That's what she said. And so here, okay, let me say this, because y'all know I can despise you, but the truth is the truth, right? I mean, I could literally despise your guts. Like, you know how I feel about Nitra, but those 40 headshots, I was hoping they was going to uncover that. I really was the other day. But let me tell y'all something. After hearing Miss Butter, right, the old gang really need to get back together. Because Ray the Fixer, she need to let it go and realize it wasn't personal. The nigga did everybody like that. And we know Miss Butter is his biggest supporter monetarily, spiritually, all of that. So Ray now needs to say, okay, so it wasn't about me. It wasn't that he threw me away. This nigga that's just who he is. So let me get out my feelings and go get my homeboy back. You feel what I'm saying? And just put the game back together. That's what they need to do. I'm just saying.
Get the gang back together.
Get the game back together, child. because clearly, you know, because that's what she's freaked out about. Bella, 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 Bella. I'm like, Ray, give it a break. God damn. All I did for him, Key. All I did for him, Key. Key, you don't understand. Look, God damn, Ray. Chill. Damn. So now, yeah,
Like,
basically.
okay, so here's my thought on this whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, when I watch somebody and they didn't ran through person A, B, C, D, and E, you know what I'm saying?
You know you ain't special.
A, B, C, D, E. I'm F. Who you think I think they coming for next?
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand. I never did understand that when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. So when you watch somebody snake somebody so gross, right? Like somebody riding for you, you have a small disagreement, boom. Now, I ain't talking about no big one. I'm talking about a small disagreement,
That's
boom.
a small one.
They all over the place screaming, yelling, crying, sliding down walls about you, whatever, whatnot. I'm not talking about major disrespect. I'm talking about minor disagreement.
Just minor.
Exactly. So therefore you show, or if you lying to me about what people did to you, trying to gas me up or pump me up to go after a certain person, eventually, if I piss you off, you're going to do the same thing to me.
Right.
So
And then
I
here's
don't
the crazy part.
understand when people be surprised.
Blaze knew and I knew, nobody else didn't know, that when I told him it don't look good with the way you're, you know, supporting Bella, challenging Bella, you know, on the app when you are a married man, he knew the only reason I told him that, you know what I'm saying, is because we had previously had that discussion when people were, you know, taunting him in my live for that. And I said, bro, you can't never do that shit. Don't ever, you know what I'm saying? So but let me tell you how low down he is. He painted the shit, right? He painted the shit up to make it look like, you know, I was mad, I was coming for Bella, or I was mad at his support for Bella. Nigga, I was telling you that because I had previously told you that. I had previously said, man, don't never let nobody, you know what I'm saying, come before wifey now. Wifey the bomb. You don't do wifey like that. You know, I didn't know that was his MO. You know, I wouldn't dream of telling him no shit like that now. You think I would challenge when everybody was challenging him a few weeks ago? I wouldn't challenge him. I know that's his MO now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do. And we don't know who the next female gonna be, but that's what he do.
I mean, it's the same thing that he did when it came to Polisa. He used to run around the app saying people was jealous of her, and before that it was a lady named Alicia, and before that it was Taya and all these other women. That's what he does. He always make it look like it's a
quiet zone. Granny,
yeah, competition. Yep, competition.
Tanya Michelle.
Yep.
So that, you know, that's my whole thing. Like, ain't nobody coming for her. You know, but and you know, I tried to talk Ray down, like, you know, Ray, chill, it's not that deep, you know. And I really thought it was gonna be a couple months, you know what I'm saying? She was new to him. He liked the platform, he liked how big the platform and the attention he was getting on the platform. But I thought he would chill out in a couple months, be like, you know, okay, now I'm used to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a every week, you know, person, we're collaborating, you know. I didn't know this motherfucker gonna keep throwing his people away. Keep throwing his people away. Keep throwing his people away. For just
a clout chase.
Clout chase.
It's a clout chase. That's all it is. It's never about the woman or individual that he target. It's a clout chase. He tried to be on Red Pill Talk. He tried to be here. He tried to be there. He doesn't fit in. He wants to be a cool kid. And the minute that woman's platform declined to a point where he can no longer profit or pilfer from it, he will move on to the next, and it'll be, you know, hey, you jealous of XYZ. I mean, it's just like, you really just need to sit back and look. A person will show you who they are. All you got to do is trust your eyes to fucking see them. That's it.
Yeah, and it just was a trip, man, because Butter came up. Look, this is what don't nobody realize this. If you go back and listen to the clip, when Sandra came up, you could hear my voice in the background, and she was like, "What's going on, Blaze?" She was in there listening to my, you know what I'm saying, listening to my live, right? You know he keep the spies. So you can hear my voice in the background. She's like, "What's going on, Blaze?" And he was like, "No, just Miss Butter." And she was like, "Blaze, but we got you now. I got you." And I'm going, man, 5 minutes later, shit, that lady came off that damn thing and said, "I'm with Butter, and we don't." Both of them, she said, "Drop, Butter, drop." And Solo was in the comments saying, "Butter, I got your back." I said, "God damn, they done
To be fair,
Power Rangers Unite."
To be fair, and Butter really did make me mad with what she did with King of Hearts. To be fair, Butter she didn't necessarily catch strays because she did stuff, but I believe she acted on the behest of Blaze, on the coercion of Blaze,
Correct.
on the him going into them text messages and them group chats. They over there picking on my wife and my kids. They over there talking about me. They over there doing this. They over there doing that, and all of that old nonsense. And then what ends up happening is the people feel like they gotta protect him.
Well,
And money. I heard she was paying a lot of bills for this man, light bills and stuff that he obviously can't pay because he don't want to get off of TikTok and work a job like
Man,
everybody
so he
else.
work for the IRS.
well, y'all know the thing about it is that he can snow people that are new or maybe haven't been around as long with the revisionist history, but some of those people have been around in his life for a long time. Just like how Kappa's talking about what she knows from years and years ago. I can say what I know. I mean, I was never a follower of his, but I was on Debate Talk, so I have some knowledge of him. You know what I mean? From years and years and years, 2020, 2019, or whatever, But he can't snow everybody.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. Hey, how are you?
Yep.
So I mean, it was sad and funny at the same time, because it was sad to see their hurt for all their efforts and their work, but it was funny that he didn't realize all the lady really wanted in that moment was for him to say, I got you. I got your back. No one's ever going to, no one's ever going to attack you. And no one's ever going to be over here who has attacked you. I protect you. I'm going to protect you just as fiercely as I protect anyone else. That's all she wanted. That's it. That's all. That's all she wanted. He was.
But his solution,
I was there. I saw it, Miss. I saw it.
Yeah, but his solution was that his theory, Kiana, was, I've moved on and I expect everybody else to move on.
That's
right.
He was trying to do that one thing. He was trying to do that one thing.
Is that you can't expect people to move on when they're still dealing with the consequences of the things that happen.
Right.
How are they supposed to just move on without any acknowledgement of the shit that happened?
Right. And you see like how when I came in here, Kiana was doing her thing on For the Haters, right? You see my ass went on mute. It's not like somebody was like, why don't you just get down? And I think I seen a comment that said I was scared, or that might have been a text. Somebody texted me, said I'm scared of her. It's not that. It's not a fear thing. It's I don't have to gang up with Kiana's a capable woman. She gonna handle her business. She gonna speak her mind. She's gonna defend herself or respond, however which way she see fit, right?
Right.
But when you got somebody that's constantly manipulating you, making you think that they're under attack, making you think that they're the innocent party in the situation, and they're very I ain't gonna say charismatic, but they mispronounce a lot of words and stuff, and you start to feel sorry for them. Sympathy is a hell of a drug. Okay, empathy is strong too, but sympathy is a hell of a drug. Yeah. So when you sympathize with somebody and you're like, oh my goodness, this is awful, it'll motivate you to do things you wouldn't ordinary. When I think of Butter, I would say this woman is probably pretty even keeled, right? Not all the women he keep over there is probably like her. She's educated, even keeled. Did she do some disgusting stuff? Yeah. Did she target people on behalf of Blaze? Yes.
Tomorrow.
What'd you say, Mike? My, what you say?
I think Ma was talking to her
Oh.
family. But okay, King said something really, really important in the comments because they were focused. They were focused on like Blaze. We can't go anywhere because we affiliated with you. So for a moment there, before she really started crying, I was like, do they just want to be let back in spaces? Is that what I'm saying? Is that the thing? Is do they feel
Well,
like
they're so
they
he's
isolated?
moved on. Right. He's moved on. I made peace. I'm not gonna attack people. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. And then he's working his way, little conniving bastard, working his way into other people's lives and making peace and doing this and doing that. Meanwhile, everybody that had pressure for them ladies, for
Still
what they
got it.
said,
Still
still
got
got
it.
it, and they're still
Exactly.
blocked.
And that's
exactly.
sad. And that's
And
messed
that,
up.
but that's what they were warned. They were
grown.
warned.
They were adults. Yeah, they
They
were
were
adults.
warned that that's how he do. This not his first group of people he's done this to. He's done this to multiple groups. What made you think you would be any different? And if he ever fall out with linebacker back, the same damn thing gonna happen. She gonna be into it with a whole bunch of people, and he gonna skate off and run off to a new group and leave her fighting with a dying platform, just like he did Polisa and every other woman. He was pro Alicia. That's my sister. That's my sister. That's my sister. He used that woman's following to come back on his platform and weaponize what they made was allegations against her, and weaponized that against this woman and said, because I can't stand either. So I was laughing, and he was like, you done over here. I'll never deal with you again. He really used the people, like his old crew that left and went with her to do that show. He let them come back and slam the hell out of her on his platform. That's the type of dude he is. You ain't nobody ever gonna change my mind about that dude. I will never deal with him. I will never deal with him. I
He
will
is that-
never
he is that
deal
one
with
for me,
him.
He is that one for me too, Cap. He is that one
Yeah.
that I'm like, can't do that. Can't
Yep.
do that.
I ain't messing with it, dog.
He's
Nah,
in
you
the
ain't.
same
Nah.
boat with Breezy. I think he's a sociopath too.
Yep. I believe that. Like, I ain't even finna sit here and play with you. It is something completely off with old boy. I'm sorry. Like that don't make no sense. And then the fact that he target women really gives me the ick. It gives me the ick.
I think my problem is this. Just because, okay, if me and Kappa fell out today, that doesn't mean I gotta destroy Kappa, right? That doesn't mean I have to, you know what I'm saying? I can say to myself, me and Kappa were cool at one point.
Yeah.
So
But we moved on.
moved on. No, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And we had a disagreement. Like me and Blaze literally had a disagreement. He was trying to challenge me, and I was like, dude, how can you challenge me when you're running around this app, acting like you're somebody's husband and you're really somebody else's husband? He didn't like it, and they put a target on my back. You know what I mean? He just, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, I'm coming. I mean, I have tapes of him saying, I'm coming for that license. I ain't gonna stop until I get that license. What?
And I always want to take something from somebody that he didn't even earn his damn self.
Yeah.
I think it's a jealousy thing. Like even when you
doesn't have anything.
talked about that house that you wanted to get. 285-4, stop requesting up. Okay? Unless you put in the comment section why you want to come up, you're not coming up. Sorry, King, disregard.
Kiana, remember you had told me about it, and I was like, oh, that's good, before I knew anything that was going on. I was like, oh, that's good, he get in the house. You said, no, listen, Daddy.
Hey, that shit was funny.
That'd be hard to get though. Sometimes I was like, but how can you get
I caught it when you told me, baby. I was hollering.
It's because sometimes I don't be in on every
Baby, it's
single
Danny.
thing.
It's the cost. It's the cost. Listen.
That's what she said to me. She was
Let
like,
me tell
no.
you, we bought our house for 1/3 of what Kiana was looking at purchasing when she was looking at the other house, right? Right? That would be a jump for me to go from mid 300s to million. Now we bought a house and property, but it would be a jump for me to just call this woman who's in this industry and tell her I'm going from mid 3s to up in the millions.
Imagine
I would
going
have to
from
liquidate.
living
I
in
would have to
air
liquidate
property.
somewhere.
Imagine living in air property,
In
to $8.99.
in that city where it could be worth, but in that city it could be worth a fortune if they put time and effort into it, right? Because that's a major metropolitan city and they only going up. There's houses over there in that area that's worth a good 3. You know what I'm saying? Because the people put the effort into it. But to go from where you at to $1 million,
It's crazy work. It's crazy work. It's crazy.
yeah, you're gonna have to do some work, bro.
King, me and you gonna have to compare videos because I have a video too of him trying to get me arrested. Like that whole
He said
campaign.
that
That whole campaign. to
RICO
get me
charges.
arrested. Oh, you talking about me?
RICO charges,
He
yeah.
never did. No, he never. They had a whole panel. Yeah, my lawyer got it. They had a whole panel where they was yeah. That was
Them the people that he
that was a
found
whole
one
little
of my victims.
group
I found
activity.
one of the King of Heart victims, and we gonna talk about him. Police are telling me he on his own. I said,
He
"Not
said
this
what?
man." That he found one of my victims that he gonna talk to, and police say you on your own with that one. Because
Yeah.
they try to do what I speaking that white woman.
Wow. I just. So
Yeah.
he's definitely in that book of I could never, ever, ever, ever F with you. You're disgusting. You try to destroy people. And I can't imagine what, and maybe that's what Sharita knows. She probably know, like, I'm gonna have to really deal with this nigga if I have to deal with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? She probably said that to herself, like, this motherfucking sociopath. I'm gonna have to put a hole in his head, but I need these kids, and these kids needs me. So go in the basement, nigga. So
Did you know every time he found another group of women to go and manipulate? Do you understand how agitated I became?
Yeah, because I get it. I get irritated seeing him in that courtroom every Sunday. I'm like,
It's well, good damn riddance. Good
Don't
riddance.
get claimed
Okay, because
justice, man.
that's not a circle I run in. So it is what it is, right? That's messy talk. But I'm talking about like women that had no ideal. Like when he tried to go up on it's real pretty girl she used to run with Dime.
That's why
Real pretty girl.
Yes,
And then he
low.
told her,
Low, he tried to get over there, baby. When I tell you, them people started calling, DM, and texting me. That's how I was popping up on him. I wasn't
I remember
watching him.
that. I didn't
People would
like
start
Low, but
reaching
I was
out
like,
to me,
oh
Kappa,
my
please come and
God.
get him out of this live. You the only one that can run him off. And I would come in there and pop my ish, and he would run off. They did not want him getting close to Low the scientist. She is very pretty. Notice the women he target. It's a woman that he's attracted to, so he can good morning brutal them every morning. And married old gross motherfuckers like you, me, Glock, other people that's not, you can't use good morning brutal on us because we looking at a nigga in the house that's good morning brutal. You ain't nothing special. That's who he can't put that control over us.
Child. That thing, huh? But let me tell you, I did not like Low. But when he ran over there, right, I ran over there and said, because they was doing it to Dime, and me and Dime, we had just fell out. But I was like, oh, I see what you're trying to do here, Low. Not gonna happen, right? So check this. Low, me and Heartbreaker, the two people that you would have never thought that would have did it. We the one was like, we ain't supporting this bullshit. Y'all just set up on that girl, and then now y'all want to blah, 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 blah. So why this man went to going back over to Dime when he saw Low platform was it? I said, now I know you. It's like, make it less obvious, Blaze. Like, can you make it less obvious that you just trying to jump on somebody's train so bad? Like, he literally, when everybody was, me and Heartbreaker was like, everybody was like, because she was trying to do the pay people to clown each other thing, and everybody was like, nope, that ain't on, we don't want that. Boy, that boy went right back over the Dime so fast, but not, I know you fucking wrong. He's a leech. He's a leech to take over spirit.
He is, yes, and he plays innocent, throws the rock. hide his hand, play innocent, and then make people think that he's under. So after he attack you, he make people think he's under attack by Uno
And guess
reversing it.
what? You will think that because I think Blaze is aware that people think he's rewarded. I think he thinks people like he's you know. I don't think he plays on that. Like, well, they think I'm special needs, and I'm gonna act special needs, and till I stab them and do that, rip their heart out. Then they won't see it coming because they think I'm the short bus dude, which you really are, but
Short bus people can be manipulative too.
very, very.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I had a little guy used to at this job I was young, probably like maybe 17. So he had Down syndrome, and he was I was training him at my job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every day he would come in, and I was supposed to show him certain tasks. Baby, when I tell you that boy fleeced me for about 6 months.
They'll get you.
Okay,
Now.
6 months I was like, now this your job wiping down on the tables. I know, but I need you to show me how. So I wiped the tables off. So my manager was like, basically, you just working for him.
Exactly.
At what point in time do you think he gonna grasp wiping down the tables?
Oh yeah, that's
Exactly.
definitely people with special needs. Okay, Danny, tell me the neurodivergent thing because I'm new. I'm learning that. She said I'm calling rewarded.
So you don't have to, every time you say rewarded, I die laughing. So I just gave you another word for it.
So that's the new textbook word for it.
Neurodivergent. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
You know, I was gonna say too, the thing about him is that y'all remember how old people would say, "Ooh, so and so got a bad understanding."
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Yep.
with him, it's a comprehension issue. He could read the same paragraph that you read, right? And get a totally different message from what, and people will try to help him and correct him. And I see Bella do it all the time. She's trying to help him, like his comprehension is so off. It's not even.
You remember that
funny.
Jennifer Gators thing? You remember when that is one of the funniest clips ever. When I tell you, you can feel it through the phone that Bella was saying to herself, "You neurodivergent motherfucker."
But my thing is this. I don't know what
He called a gen setter.
Jen said, and she was like, "It's Jen's the Gator." He was.
No, she said, say Jen.
Yeah.
Tractor going by.
My thing about it is that I don't know what his education level is, but you know how you have to take, tests for college and this, that, and the third or whatever. How? I don't know how he would have made it.
Child, his mama probably got him with all them resources. You know how the parents be like, he's entitled to this and he's entitled to that. They probably had him walking around with one person the whole damn day.
The classroom where the teachers move around the kids, not the kids move around the teacher.
Jen, I can't do math for shit now, but I made it shit.
Yeah, but that's math, right? So when you deal with numbers and math, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? That's like dealing with straight facts, right?
Yeah.
But look at the things that you have to interpret, like writing or reading comprehension, or you know what I'm saying? Things that are up for interpretation, right? Those are the things that I'm like, oh my God, how would he have made it? Because he just has such a bad comprehension. He don't understand shit.
No, Kiana, I know the day he stopped, like he didn't like me at all when he did that video of Leola, and I was like, "Who is that reading?" And Kiana was like, "That's Blaze." I was like, "What?"
That was a mess. He does read like he's on a second grade level. He really does. But this is my thing also, y'all. Yeah, I like this jacket. But
Get out of Zara.
this is
You
not
done bought all the wide leg pants. Please.
this is actually Versona. I'm going to Zara next. But I'm scared these arms of mine going.
Newports.
What you say, King?
Like a box of black and Newports.
Not a pack of Newports. Not a pack of Newports.
So you took it off.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's why I'm not finna get a bigger size because I'm not ready for that small. Bro, that thing gonna have my circulation. I'll be done passed out. Cut off my circle. See, one thing about this store, they only gonna bring in one item for each size. So if I had to miss this because they just putting it out, I wouldn't have been able to get it. But back to Blaze. Back to neurodivergent. That is my new word, y'all. Oh my God, I learned a new word today. Thanks to Blaze. Neurodivergent, Blaze. Where King went to? Okay. Oh, you getting back to the money? Okay.
What, Maya? I missed something. I got a phone call, y'all. I'm sorry.
Danny taught me a new word. She told me to call Blaze neurodivergent from now on. Is it neurodivergent or diversion? I thought it was
My
diversion.
trying to come up.
Oh, okay.
My
hold
turn.
on. All right, Ma. Yeah, neurodivergent, right?
Damn. By the time you open the motherfucking door, somebody be robbing my black ass.
Let me tell you
You know,
something.
we
Your ass
can't
better
see you
goddamn
because
knock.
you're on private.
You better knock. We can't
I
see
said knocking in the goddamn comments, and
you.
then I
Didn't see it.
said
You
I'm
put a ski
motherfucking
mask
knocking.
on. Then you put the ski mask on. We couldn't see you because you had a ski mask on.
Oh, fuck you.
Take that goddamn ski mask off and we can see your ass. We won't even let you in here with that ski mask on. Thank you very much. But yeah, Danny taught me a new word. Neurodivergent is what Blaze is, and that's what he will be called from now on. I'm gonna be politically correct, but I'm still gonna get my digs in. And is. Check my teeth. Goddamn. Look, I was finna get a I want no goddamn vest. I want no goddamn vest. It's cute though. Look at that jeans. What y'all doing?
You can't see that.
Kiana, take the backdrop down.
I know I was
There we go.
driving, so
Okay.
You already got something like that.
that's what I was thinking.
Don't you?
I think I already got some shit like this. But anyhow, yeah, globally delayed. Okay. I can rock with that too. He definitely delayed. He said Kappa, do you know his family is police officers?
He had a sister that was a police officer, I believe.
Oh, that coat back there, y'all have it in small?
He just received it.
Oh, you know which one I'm talking about? Not that one. I already tried that one on. It's the
brown one?
the brown.
Oh, we don't have any other sizes in the back.
Oh, okay. Let me try that one on because maybe it might fit too. The other one was a medium. I needed a medium in that one.
Oh, that one. I think there's you say you need a small? You grab out that name?
What days y'all get y'all shipment? This doesn't have a. Actually, just a jacket.
That's too big.
I think it's too big though, because I like my stuff too. Yeah, I
She
like
need some arm room. Hey, I don't think it's too big.
that's from the extra small. Just the arm. I'm gonna put this one back on the man. Yeah, see what other people got it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Okay,
Kiana. King of
What
Hearts
happened?
down here calling you a biker church lady.
I heard
That's
him.
up.
I heard. That's okay. I got you, King. Drag talk one Saturday. I'm gonna
First,
get
you
you.
said first jacket look like Newports.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna call me a Newport. Now I'm a church lady. I can't with him. But no, oh yeah, when he least expected, when Kappa do drag top first, right? And then she be like, all right, I'm finished. Kanye, see, I
She
knew
also
it.
had
Thank
that Woodford, Athens, Peachtree City. I think that's it.
you. Okay, I live
It's
in
also
Kanye,
in
something.
stock at the warehouse. So if you want to ship it to Source Free, you can do that stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Kanye, so that's where I live. I live right around the corner from it. Um,
He probably over there looking like he seen YMCA at
I think so
karaoke
they
night.
have it. Kanye's don't have it.
They have it at the store physically, but what I can do is once it's in stock at the warehouse, I can just let them ship it to the store.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
What, Kelly? What was
What
she
Danny
saying?
at? She said Conyers, which is 1.2 miles away from the plant, literally about 4 miles from my house. She said Conyers have it in stock. She said, but the warehouse does too. Would you like for me to have it shipped from the warehouse to Conyers? Can somebody in their motherfucking brain tell me why the fuck would I have some shit from the warehouse that's already at the store? Why would I have it shipped to the store when if there's one already at the store? Like, that's so fucking crazy to me. See, I'm a Capricorn, so shit like that hurt my soul. Like, I damn near had to walk off because I know my face would have told it all.
Yeah, we seen your facial expressions. That's why I had to ask. What did she say to you?
It wasn't cheaper. They don't do that. They don't even have sales here. You ain't no coupons, ain't no sales. They don't have no about. No, they have a little clearance rack. That's it. That's all. No, they don't even play like that. There's one thing I can say about this little store. They may have not had it one side. No. It's there. That's what she told me. It's at the store that's by me. It's at that store for sure. Like,
Pete, that's what
King, you just bought a big truck.
subject.
I want to see your truck too. I heard about it. What you said, Dan?
Off subject, but that's what I want to do. What Kappa was talking about after the first house when we PCS. This PCS, our last PCS, I want farmland. You know my granny habits.
Yes, God. You got the biggest granny habits. I had to tell Dana. I said, girl, you got milk. I want to see it. I had to tell Dana, girl, I need you to add some stripper in there too. Now, put a damn what you call it? Put a damn moo on. You know, them grandmamas was being out there good on their moo. Dana.
I tell her I'm gardening. She like, girl, get the hell out of that garden.
I was like, that you young. I said, you better go in there and drop it like it's hot right quick. I said, yeah,
What's
you
wrong
gonna
with
be
gardening?
nothing, but you gonna be able to feed the man, but he want to be fed in other ways. You get your ass out there garden.
Anyways, Kappa, you
And
know
look who's talking,
also.
because God knows Danny have to tell me, Unc is in the background. Give Unc some attention. No.
It's funny, Kappa, that you do all that because my favorite animal is a paca, not llama.
I'm hollering.
And I want them so bad. If my husband was here, he would tell you, like, I want alpacas.
Cap, I'm not trying to be funny, but what made you choose the name Llama for your group?
A girl said I look like a llama, so I formed a group and took her page down.
Now, I was going to say something gross, but not that gross. I thought you were going to say, because we spit on people. Like, when we drag, we spit on your ass.
Nah, she literally said I look like a llama. So I said, all right, bet, bitch. But it was really because Alicia and Blaze was taking down everybody's pages and stuff. So when they would come to my live, so I was like, yeah, I need to hide these people. And then if they're going to take a page down, they can take mine down. And I put them all, I told them all make llama pages and the rest is history. But it originally came from an insult. I just turned the insult into injury when it came to her.
Oh, I do. Yep. I always turn my insults into a win.
Yep. And it's weird because, you know, people don't understand you can walk away. You can walk away. You know, you don't have to engage. It's a lot of people think that I always go off and curse people. I don't. It's a lot of people I've walked away from, like, you're not even worth the stress. You ain't worth the time of day to, you know, be doing all of this. I'm not even going to engage you on that level, right? Because it ultimately comes down to a lot. What I find on TikTok is it's a lot of cyclical jealousy. People going after people for no damn reason. You don't have to speak on everything. You don't have to be involved in every fight. Sometimes you can just damn listen too. Yep. But Danny, yeah, there's a lot of help out there. You do, King. There's a lot of help out there if you want to. But first, you need to know what type of farming you want to do. I'm gonna tell you, don't do alpacas because they're a high risk animal and they're considered an exotic animal. So you're gonna pay out the wazoo, depending on where you at, even just to get a vet to come and see them.
Oh, I just want them as a pet.
I want a mini goat because they make little dresses for them and clothes for them and pants and stuff. And Jesse told me no.
Jen, do you see them goat eyes? My dad has goats, and oh my goodness, they freak me out.
Yeah, they so cute. And the little mini goats, they just have them in the house like a little cat or a dog. So cute.
Y'all so weird.
What you mean I'm weird?
You want to be just like that one lady that was on social media when she had got that goat, when she was always making videos.
Billy
yep.
would be doing the most. He would be doing the most though, for real. But she was getting paid because Billy had a fan base.
Kiana, if the world go to shit for real, you gonna be looking for us talking about we so weird. You gonna be like, I'm hungry.
Teach me, girl. Teach me.
Yeah, I don't do little animals. But yeah, they definitely require a lot of supervision. Goats, maybe one day. But goats are high needs, high risk.
What's that?
They get out, they high risk. So like cows are more docile and more laid back, and you can fence break them real well. A goat is going to constantly try to escape because they want to eat out the other pastures. Mm-hmm. So you're liable if your animal get out and go get in the road and somebody crash or they go eat up somebody's crops. You're liable for that. You know,
goats get out for real.
Yeah.
But I tell
they can jump.
You got to get those dogs that go with them too. Those
the guardian dogs,
separate dogs.
Yeah, guardian dogs.
You know something I was looking at. I know I'll be all over the place, but so I haven't seen nobody do rent goats to clear their fields.
Yeah, they do.
It's a good business.
Yeah, they do it. They rent them to clear brush. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a green solution to spraying all that trash on your property. Yeah, they do. It's limited though, because the one problem with that is you got to fence them in. So you have to have property that can be fenceable without messing with somebody else abutting it or somebody else right away. Then the other problem with that is they don't truly eat everything, but they do eat a lot of weeds, a lot of even things with bark. It's a huge industry if people get into it. But then in the meantime, when nobody's renting those goats, you're feeding them. That's the other thing. You got to do a break even. Whatever y'all decide to get into, I definitely tell Black people and women, get into it. Get into it. But whatever you decide to get into, before you start anything, put $1 down on anything, complete a break even analysis. So that way you know how much you can spend, what expenses you can incur, and what it look like for you to break even. Because the first 5 years, you're going to be trying to break even. Then after you acquire contracts, after you acquire customers, establish your base, then at that point, you'll start making a profit. But plan to be broke for 5 years, because every animal, anything that got an ass, got a mouth, and they got to eat.
I don't even know what I would want to profit from a farm. I just want one.
Oh, then you would want a hobby farm. Okay, if you're trying to do hobby farming, you can put yourself on 3 to 5 acres, and you can have, small animals, 3. So for every cow, if you a cow or any oxen, those type of animals, they're going to be your biggest tear on your property. So you need 1.5 acres per cow, and then from there you go down. So like every pig, if you want to do pigs, you need half an acre per pig. If you're going to range them, if you're going to free range them, if you're going to pen them, then you just need a way to have them contained and also kept alive. So,
and Kappa, how much acreage does she have to get the ag exemption with the taxes?
well, a hobby farmer is, I think I think the hobby farmer, it's not the acreage because you can build, like you have hydroponic farmers and all of their stuff is sitting in greenhouses, right? And they sitting on 10 acres. But they could put out $2 million worth of produce a year. So it's not really the size, it's really how much money you're making from your endeavor. So if you're running a deficit for more than 3 years, it becomes a hobby. If you turn a profit by year 3, maybe they'll push to 4 or 5, then you're an actual farmer, and that profit can be $1, it can be $100, it can be $1,000. So it's really what you plan on doing. So like if she want to do, let's say she want to make honey. Well, you don't need a lot of acreage to have honeybees. But what you do need is for your neighbors not to be spraying insecticides on their crops, killing your bees, if that makes sense. But you can put 50 hives on an acre of land.
Kiana, get King of Hearts because he really trying you because them pants were cute.
He is. King is not going to let Kiana be great, period. So it's more or less turning a profit versus how big your farm actually is.
Disco.
Down here in Texas, you have to have, I think, 5 acres to get an ag exemption. But there, I don't know that. I don't know that what you're saying is not correct either. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, if you're talking about an exemption on your, if you're talking about an exemption on your property taxes, that's going to vary by county to county because, the county collect the taxes. So that can vary from county to county. Where I'm at, they do not exempt whether or not you're farming or not, but you get to turn around and write those taxes off on your federal and state. So it don't matter.
Now, Kappa, what if I do a
King,
small little?
you got lucky, King, because guess what? These bad boys is too big.
Get them smaller.
They didn't have. Look how much. But I love them. I love plum. Damn.
And you can get them tailored.
Girl, I finna on that $30 pan.
$30 pants. I know that's one because it's gonna cost you $20 to tailor them, right?
What if I wanted to do, because I don't want to be stuck into one thing because I like to do a lot of things. What if I just did like a little
Like a cottage. So where I'm at, the minute you touch any animal product for consumption, you gotta have all these licenses and certifications and endorsements, right? They may have an exemption for, so they just put an exemption in for like certain things in my state regulations, and then also no matter what you check, they check for the county too. Because the county got rights for us. I would say if you're rural, though, they're going to be really lax. And yes, there are farms all around. And there's an organization called the CSA. Okay, so the CSAs are the people that come to, so you start your research there with the CSA, and the CSA will help you. The second thing you do is you get into the Farm Bureau. The Farm Bureau will help you. They have grants, they have all kinds of stuff, and your husband, I don't know if you're a veteran, but with your There's in our state they call it hometown heroes. That's farmers, and then they got another one, farmers veteran coalition. And those guys help you too. They help you get around a lot of, like, not get around the regulation, but help you navigate all these regulatory bodies and stuff like that. Right about now, with the administration that's in office, they're rolling back a lot of heavy hitting regulations that that the predecessor put in place, and then also to the previous predecessor to Trump. A lot of safety, environment, safeguards, and stuff like that. Like, I used to, because the state I'm in, I go through an annual inspection through the three different licensing bodies that I have to deal with. So, the guy he came about a month ago, and he was just like saying that, at the end of the day, he was like, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna keep it the same